All right, shalom, all praises, honor, glory goes to Yah Bashem Ashai, Bashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to you, fellow Akim, out there throughout the four corners of the earth, pushing out this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom to all the believers, the hopeful elect. Ishbach Chanak, coming back to you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yah Bashem Ashai, Bashem Rakakwadash. And basically, I want to speak about chastisement, speak about affliction, tribulation, the things we go through, okay? The things when you come into this truth, you start to experience, okay? Remember that you start to experience these weird phenomenons when you come into the truth, all right? You're open up to the spiritual world, okay? You're dealing with brethren. All right, you're appearing before Yah Bashem Ashai. And as before we came into this thing, we had many impurities, okay, within us from being in Babylon, picking up these ways, not knowing who we were, not knowing who our power is. So now we're coming back to our power, and our power, he chastises us. He chastening us. He chastens us. Which is correction. And we go through, financial issues. We go through health issues. We go through, spiritual attack. Yet all those things are put in place for you to overcome those things. None of these things are actually placed in front of you, okay, to destroy you. Now, I have a couple of scriptures prepared. But as I was speaking, I'm going to go ahead and go to the book of Sirach. We'll probably just open up there. Just give me a second while I pull that up. Because all the things that you go through, whether it be, family issues, health issues, mental health issues, okay, physical, okay, just being under this oppressive rulership, weighs down on your soul. Yet we are called into this thing to endure all these things until the end. Okay, and be saved. So don't look at it as woe is me. Look at it as a chance to grow, okay, to learn, okay, and to endure whatever is placed in front of you, okay, because Yah Bashem Ashai is not going to put anything in front of you to destroy you. Now, let me bring out this scripture. It says, Sirach 2, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. So when you come into the ministry, okay, you start dealing with Yah Bashem Ashai, you have to prepare yourself for temptation. Because now those spirits know, they always knew who you were, but now they're on a rampage to try to, kick you off of your path, okay, from serving Yah Bashem Ashai. They'll put certain things in your head about brothers. They'll put certain things in the head about yourself. Make you condemn yourself, make you reflect on your past sins, or even, the mishaps that you go through on a daily basis. They'll these spirits will try to keep you in a rut, keep you stuck, distort your mind. Yet none of those things should stop us. We should use that as a chance to endure and grow and learn from the different experiences that we go through. And that learning process is not it's not an easy process. Okay, any level of growth, there's hard work, pain, sorrow that's attached to that. That's just the way that it is. Just as if you want to be a professional athlete, what do you have to do? You have to dedicate yourself to building your body, okay, building your mind, building all these different systems, endurance, depending on what you're doing, strength. We can also use those attributes spiritually, okay? Praying for more strength, praying for more endurance to endure into the end, praying for more understanding, okay? So these are all applicable, in this truth. And we get that through the prayer of Yah Bashem Ashai. And then what does he do? He places us in these certain situations to learn and grow from these things, okay? It says, set thy heart aright and constantly endure. So the scriptures clearly tell us to constantly endure. Okay, let's look at this word constantly, just in a conventional dictionary. The word means continuously over a period of time, always. So you're continually enduring whatever is placed in front of you. And every brother has their cup that they have to drink. Every brother is walking on that straight and narrow. And you're going to go through certain things that other brothers might not go through, or, different brothers might go through the same thing that you're going through. It's all a body. So we're not all going to be plagued, heavily in the mind. We're not all going to be, sickly. You might have sickly amongst the camps. You might have, brothers going through things amongst the camp. We are afflicted people. So we go through things, and brothers handle things differently. Yet the scriptures tell us to constantly endure. So it says continuous, okay, because this thing doesn't stop of ours until we make it into the end. Now, you know what? I'm gonna go back, but I'm gonna go and bring out this scripture, because I was meditating upon this scripture before this lesson about opening up. This is Matthew 24:13. But he that endure unto the end. So to endure, you have to constantly endure. Okay. Continuously, always. The same shall be saved. So what are you enduring? You're enduring the constant attack from Satan, and that comes on all sides. Okay. It says to prepare yourself for temptation when you come to serve the Lord. So who's the tempter? Satan. Okay. And he's going to hop on your family. He's going to hop on your woman. Okay. He's going to hop on your mind first and foremost. Okay. Which is your heart. He's going to basically, try to creep up in there. Okay. And try to, distract you from the purpose at hand. And the purpose at hand is serving Yahweh Shema Shai and constantly enduring all the things that he has in store for us. But those things that he has in store for us are not there to destroy us. Okay, we have to get out of that, mindset. The things that are placed in front of us ultimately are there to endure. All right, we are in captivity. We have to understand that. So we're under a man. We're under this damn devil, and we're subject to the flesh. Okay, and Satan's gonna come up in there, and you have to realize that. But the things that we go through, what are they ultimately there placed in front of us for? To endure and to grow and to learn from those experiences. Okay, so you can help out your next brother. All right, your brother's keeper. You're your brother's keeper. You're stronger in the spirit. Okay, your mind is more stable. Okay, preparing us for Jacob's trouble, preparing us for the hour of temptation. All these things that we go through is preparing us for the big game, so to speak. Okay, it says constantly endure and make not haste in time of trouble. So you have a time of trouble. You're supposed to cleave unto Yahweh Shema Shai more. It says that in the book of James. Let me bring that out real quick. This is James 4:8. Draw nigh to the Most High, and he will draw nigh to you. See? So if you are going through things, what do? You draw nigh, you come closer, you cleave unto Yahweh Shema Shai more. Okay, and that cleaving, you're gonna come to him weeping. You're gonna come to him fasting. You're gonna come to him praying. Okay, you're gonna come to him humble. Okay, cleanse your hands. Okay, because we have dirty hands, but through the Spirit we have been cleansed. Okay, ultimately, yet we go through a cleansing process every single day, just like you take a shower every single day and you cleanse the dirt and bacteria from off your body. Well, we're going through the fire. Okay, so we're being cleansed every single day, and that is the Lord is creating, the man that he has in his mind to make, and that's a member of the elect. Okay, which he's going to be clean. He's going to be basically the Lord's going to look over this man's sins. Okay, because we've been continuously cleansed every day. Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded. So we have all type of impurities. We go through different judgments from the Lord, which is nothing but chastisement, but yet it's still judgment. We make mistakes. We do, things that are not pleasing to the Lord. And, what do? Do you allow that to, knock you off your horse? No, you continue, pray, you fast if you have to. You humble yourself, and you do better. You don't do those things again. Okay. And that's what a man of the Lord would do. Okay. And especially in times of trouble. All right. You would draw nigher unto Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay. Because that's the one who put you in the situation in the first place. Okay. Give me 1 second. Now I'm back in Sirach. Okay. Because you're going to go through things, man. Okay. You're going to, sometimes you might be brought to the brink of insanity. Okay. You might have heavy demons plaguing you. Okay. You might be sick unto death. You know, your whole day might just be fucking pure hell, just in thought, just, body pains, everything is you just seem like you can't move forward. Nah, you can move forward. Okay. You got to identify what the issue is, and you got to go and you got to correct it. And that correction process, Jake doesn't want to go through that. Jake doesn't want to go through the fire, but a lot of times the Lord, he's going to put you through the fire, man. Okay, he's going to put you through the fire, and then you're going to gain understanding afterwards. And you're going to be, oh, that wasn't that bad. It was an experience that I had to go through. Okay, verse 4, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully. So whatever is brought upon you, and, brothers are suffering things. Okay, every member of the body is suffering things. Yet we don't allow those things that we're suffering, to get to us. Okay, family members might die. People that close to you might pass. Okay, losing job, don't know where your next, your money is going to come in. Don't worry about the Lord is going to handle things. You just got to put the effort for it. Okay. You might be homeless. You might lose everything. What does it say? It says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully. Now, of course, you ain't going to be in a cheerful spirit, yet in the spirit, you're going to be cheerful. Okay. Cause, a wise man will understand what's going on, and be patient. Okay. Which that word patient means to do what? It means to suffer. When thou art changed to a low state. All right. Cause the scriptures say what? Before honor comes humility. Okay. The Lord is going to drag you through the dirt. Sometimes you're going to be in a state of despair sometimes. Yet the Lord's going to bring you out of that state. Okay. He's going to, basically purge you. Okay. And you're going to understand, okay, what those things were for. Okay. Why you were going through those things. Okay. And you're going to what? You're going to praise Yahweh Shema Shai, because it says, let me bring that out in the book of, Job. And I'm just going to run through these scriptures. Job 5 and 17. Behold, happy is the man whom the Most High correcteth. Okay. Correcting you have to see, that we all need correction. Okay. We all need correction in, certain parts of our life, really all of our lives, more parts than others. Okay. But, when judgments come down, when things manifest themselves, you have to be in a state of, okay, I can, I'm being corrected. Okay. This chastisement is there for my correction. Okay. Because ultimately what? You can be left out there to dry. Okay. The Lord can leave you out there to dry. He can cast you off. Ultimately. Okay. If you want to get technical, but a wise man, right? It says, behold, happy is the man whom the Most High correcteth. So what that correction process, when your father, pulls your pants down and beats your ass, are you happy at that particular point? No, you're upset. Okay. You probably don't even see what you did wrong, or maybe you did do something wrong, or you just don't see that it shouldn't have been to that severity. Yet in the long run, when you start to understand and grow from those certain situations and not do those certain things and come out of those certain mindsets, okay, you become happy. You become, you have understanding why those things manifested in the correction that was given unto you. Okay, which is nothing but chastisement. Therefore, despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty. So from the men of old, when we look at our forefathers, okay, starting with Yahweh Shai, look at the chastisement and the correction that Yahweh Shema Shai, placed on Yahweh Shai, which Yahweh Shai was perfect. But what happened? He had to go through all those things from his past lives. Okay, so we're dealing with things from our past life. We're dealing with things just for correction. We're dealing with things that we're doing now. Okay, whatever the Lord's pleasure to, bring us through these different scenarios. That's what the Lord wants to do. Yet, ultimately, at the end of that, you're going to be happy. You're going to have understanding why those things happen. Okay, because all this is temporary. Okay. Demons messing with you. Okay, that's temporary. The Lord, he's going to change our bodies. Okay. Satan fucking with you. Okay, that's all temporary. The Lord's going to change our bodies. He's going to renew our minds. And then, being in the thick of it, because, we're all catching, what, brothers say hell. Okay, this is hell. Hell and heaven are basically played out on the planet Earth in conditions. So you can be in a hell-like condition. You can be in a heaven-like condition, and we're all in a hell-like condition. Yet we have hope of what? Salvation. Okay, but sometimes you can be in the thick of the battle. You can be in the thick of hell. Okay, you can't be down. You gotta cleave unto Yahweh Shemashai. You gotta draw nigh unto Yahweh Shemashai, and then he's gonna pick you up. Okay, for he maketh sore. See, the Lord. If you're sore, and we're sore becks. If you're sore, who did that? Okay, for he maketh sore and bindeth up. So if he puts a sore on you, which can manifest in many different avenues, physically, mentally, spiritual battle. Okay. In all facets of life, that wound can come, but he can also he can bind you up. Okay. And at the end of that, what does he do? Ultimately, he binds you back up. All right. Jake's been making it this far. The Lord's been taking care of his men this far. Why would he stop doing that? Okay. Unless you basically, you quit the job. Okay. He woundeth and his hands make whole. So the Lord is the one who wounds. Okay. The Lord is the one who puts you through these certain situations. Okay. And the Lord is the one who takes you out of these situations. But there's going to be an element of growth that has to be made for you to get past these things. Okay. You can't be the same man. Okay. You have to constantly grow. You have to constantly learn. You can't be stagnant. Okay. The Lord is all about living water. Okay. Living food. Okay. Not stagnation, not processed, not stunted growth. Okay. What did he tell us in John 15? Let me get that. This is John 15 and 2. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away, and every branch that beareth fruit. So a man that's bearing fruit, okay, what happens? He purgeth it, that it may bring forth more fruit. Now I'm gonna look at this word purge. Give me a second. So a man is actually bearing fruit, and we are called into this thing to do what? To bear fruit. I'm gonna go right now into the strong definition. It basically means to cleanse, to prune. Okay. It says figuratively to extirpate, purge. Okay. The purge, to basically take all these toxins out of our body, just as if you do like a detox protocol, you go on a juice cleanse, or you go on a water fast, a dry fast, a fruit fast. Okay. Herbal teas. What are you trying to do? Ultimately, you're trying to purge. And if you're brothers know, if you're going through any type of detox program, it's pure fucking hell. Okay. It's not enjoyable, because the flesh, it wants to eat the meats. It wants to eat the breads. It wants to eat the rices. It wants to please itself. Okay. But if you're on a damn water fast, okay, for an extended period of time, that's pure hell. But ultimately, what is the goal? It's to purge. Okay. During that detox, it doesn't feel good. Okay. Because, toxins are being excreted out of the body. They're being purged out of the body. And that's a violent process. Okay. It's an unpleasant process. You go through different symptoms. But at the end of it, if you follow through, at the end of it, what happens? You feel a lot better. Okay. Ailment could be, healed. Okay. You have more, clarity of mind, those pains, the inflammation is down. Okay. Your stomach issues are resolved or even, greatly, greatly improved. Your condition is greatly improved. Okay. To basically make, basically take the hell off of you ultimately, but you have to go through that purging process. So a man that's actually bearing fruit in this knowledge, which means growing, okay, preaching this word, okay, and enduring. All right, you're going to go through that purging, that cleansing process. And that cleansing process is pure hell. Okay. That's just the way that it is. Now I have the word purge in a conventional dictionary, regular dictionary online. Let me just get it. It says purge. It says rid someone or something of an unwanted quality, condition, or feeling. So we have unwanted qualities about us that we're trying to correct. We have sometimes we're in an unwanted condition. Okay. We're in all those things, yet through that purging process, we exculpate all those things. Okay. An abrupt or violent removal of a group of people. Okay. The purge, which that can be, you can put, a violent removal of, Satan. Okay. Demons, toxins. This is all the damn same thing. All right. Let me just start finishing up these scriptures. Let me go back to Sirach 2:5. It says, for gold is tried in the fire and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. I mean, that's clear to the point. We're gold. So gold is going to be tried. Okay. Acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. So look at this word adversity in a regular dictionary. Difficulties, misfortunes. Okay. So you're going to go through difficulties. You're going to go through misfortunes. That's just the way that it is. You're going to go through troubles. All right. Yet we can endure all those things. You can endure all those troubles. All right. We were placed on the earth, okay, to endure all these things, not to be destroyed by these things. Believe in him and he will help thee. Order thy way aright and trust in him. So it's all about what? Correcting yourself or ordering your way aright. Okay. Identifying the bad qualities about yourself, the bad things about yourself, and trying to work on all those things. Your weaknesses, right? You work on your weaknesses and you strengthen, your good points. Okay. You continue to work on yourself. Okay. I'm done there. Okay. Because the first and foremost thing you must have is faith, fear. Okay. And trusting in Yahweh Shemashai in the process. Okay. Trust in the process. Trust in Yahweh Shemashai and the things that he has told us. Okay, out of the book. Okay, you brothers dealing with financial issues, will ask Yahweh Shemashai for financial help. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's basically the intent behind the prayer. No, Lord, I want 150,000 because I want to stun. I want $1 million so I can stun on niggas. Nah, it's not about that. Okay, yet the Lord, he's gonna put you through shit to get that money. Sometimes the Lord, he'll just give you it. And that's one example. Maybe a brother deals with fear. Ask the Lord to, purge you of fear, to build more confidence. Brothers coming out of the world, we have certain things that, we dealt with, internally, and those things are constantly being worked on as we come into this truth. Okay. Casting off the old man, having our minds transformed. Okay. Removing ourselves from negativity. Okay. It's a lot has to do, what Jay's condition is because they willfully put themselves in negative situations. Okay. They listen to negative music. They surround themselves with negative people. They ingest negative foods, watch, negative programming. Okay. And their life is basically, positivity, which is these scriptures. Okay. Which is life, is very little of that. And then Jake wonder, why is this catching so much hell? Because you're totally engulfed into the world. Okay. I'm done there. Hebrews 12 and 5. And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children. My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord. See? Nor faint. You have men that faint, that grow weak. You literally have men that grow weak because of the chastisement. Nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. See? So you have men that grow faint, that grow weak because of the rebuke and the chastisement of Yahweh Shema Shai. Now understanding that this was an opportunity to grow. This was an opportunity to surpass, your spiritual level, to increase your spiritual understanding. Okay. If ye endure chastening, verse 6, for whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth. So if you're going through things, obviously the Lord loves you. Obviously. And scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. So if he receives you, okay, just like we read in John 15, he's going to purge you. Okay, he's going to prune you. Okay, he's going to scourge you. Okay, if I didn't say that already. If ye endure chastening, so you got to endure that. Okay, you got to be patient. You got to suffer it. The Most High dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? Because he don't love you if you're not being chastened, you're not being corrected. We need correction every single day. Okay. And that's why Esau, he's a bastard, because what does the scripture say? That he hateth instruction. Okay, in Psalm the 50th chapter. Okay. But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partaking, all our people are partaking in chastisement. They just don't understand what the hell is going on. For what son is he whom the Father chastiseth not? Oh, I'm sorry, I read that again. But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. So 2/3 of our people are bastards. Okay. And Esau and the rest of the nation, they're bastards. They don't get chastised. They're not chastised like we're chastised. Okay. And yet that is a great indicator that Yahweh Shema Shai has received you. Okay. But you can't faint. Okay. You have to, things are bothering you. You got to fucking correct them. You just can't allow Satan to just beat you up in the mind and you not even ask the Lord to help you, remove these things out of your life, not ask brothers, not try to identify a problem, or you too proud, No, you have to identify the issue and you have to correct it, man. That's what a man of the Lord would do. He wouldn't just sit there and just accept his situation. Okay. Let me jump down. Verse 11. Now, no chastisement for the present seemeth to be joyous. So whatever you're going through is not joyous. Okay. But grievous. It's fucking grievous. Let me look at this word grievous. It is not joyous. All right. That chastisement is not joyous. So yes, you're supposed to be in a, let me read the definition. It means, the Greek word is
Strong's G 3077. Lupe.
Sorrow, pain, grief, annoyance, affliction, a person's mourning. Strong definition. Sadness, grief, grievous, grudgingly, heaviness, sorry. So you're going to go through all these conditions, man. When you're getting chastised, and we're constantly getting chastised, so we always have a level of these conditions messing with us, but sometimes these things can be overwhelming. But you are supposed to go through those things, but you're supposed to, humble down, identify the issue, and basically correct the issue and learn from the certain situation that you're going through. It's not, you get your ass beat, but you literally don't even know why you got your ass beat and why you're getting your ass beat. And then when the ass beating is stopped done, you don't even fucking understand what's going on. Okay. You got to understand why certain judgments come down. Okay. And that's through a process of learning. And then, certain things that bother us, certain things that we have in the world that we're trying to purge out of us. Okay. Understanding that these things are all temporary. Okay. And asking the Lord to take these things away from you so you can basically be a better sacrifice. All right. Because we're a living sacrifice, not a dead sacrifice, a living sacrifice. Romans 12 says that. Present your bodies a living sacrifice. Okay. Let me just finish up these scriptures. Let me just read a little bit right here. Ephesians 6:10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. Yeah, be strong. And in the power of his might. We have power, man. We have power through the understanding of these scriptures. Okay. To where you're able to withstand all these different things that are coming your way, and you're able to learn and grow and move on from these things. Okay. Don't accept being in a low position and staying in a low position. Well, you have to understand that you have to be patient, because it's not going to get corrected overnight. But that correction process starts where? In the mind. Okay. It starts within your prayers. Okay. Now that's all on that, because it goes into, putting on the whole armor. So let me just read this. It says, Revelation 3:10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. So ultimately, we have to suffer all the way into the end. The suffering is not going to stop. Okay. It really hasn't even, we're really not even like suffering through things right now. All right. We're not even in the hour of temptation. All right. When Esau Edom, he's going to present this chip, and he's going to try to cut you off to some society. He's going to try to starve you out, and then, ultimately try to kill you. Okay. If you're not on board. I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. So if we're patient now and suffer the things that the Lord has put us through, or that's putting us through these things, but also having a mindset of growing and learning from these things, not just, I'm low, I'm never going to be anything. I'm just, here it is. You have opportunity to get a better job because you're struggling with money, but you accept the bullshit job that you have. You don't even try to, get a skill. Well, America going to be destroyed. Yeah, we know that. It's not destroyed right now. Okay. There's certain things that we got to go through. You still got to do better. You still have to grow spiritually and carnally in this world. Okay. If that's the particular route that you need to take individually. Okay. Which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So we're being tried now, and we're being refined. Okay, so when game times it hits, all right, we're strong and stable within the mind. Behold, I come quickly, hold that fast which thou hast, and no man take thy crown. Okay, and if we hold that fast, which we have, which is what? This understanding, this truth, the understanding of Yahweh Shema Shai, okay, and what he's doing on the earth, okay, who he is, okay, what his plan what his plans are, okay, for the world. Okay, for Esau, for the 2/3, and including, every individual of the elect that we're the hopeful elect. So we don't know yet. We have hope that we are going to be saved. OK, we're not as the world. OK, the world, if we are of the world will love us. OK, but we are a small sanctuary unto Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, we are a small remnant. OK, because the world, they don't accept this. They're not. When they wake up in the morning, they're not thinking how to, please Yahweh Shema Shai. They're thinking about how to please themselves. So I got to wake up. I got to get ready for work. I got to get my coffee. I got to get some food. I got to cook me some food. I got to, make sure the wife is good, or the woman. I got to make sure the husband is good. The kids are good. They're not, praying in their mind, asking the Lord to carry them on. To help him out. Jake does that, but, not according to knowledge. They have a zeal, and the majority of times that Jake be praying is when they need help. OK, when they're in a dire situation, then all of a sudden they turn super spiritual. OK, but where was it at when you were doing good, when you were in your mirth, when you were feeling good? OK, were you praising Yahweh Shema Shai? So we have to praise and endure through the good and the bad. OK, it's not a walk into the kingdom. OK, For a lot of brothers, it's not a walk. Certain members are going to be, saved literally at the 11th hour. Okay. At the very end, yet, certain brothers are not. Certain brothers have been enduring. Okay. All the way from our apostles and elders, all the way to brothers that came in years back. Okay. Until we get the hell up out of here. All right. We don't know how long. We know that we're very close, according to the prophecies. Okay. That Yahweh Shemashai is, basically performing in the earth. But is the game over? Can we sit back and relax? Okay. No. Him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my power, and he shall no more go out, and I will write upon him the name of my power, and the name of the city of my power, which is New Jerusalem, which cometh down out of heaven from my power, and I will write upon him my new name. So the Lord is going to solidify you in the kingdom of heaven as the first fruits, as a ruling body in the universe. Okay, where your name is going to be exalted. All right, that's one of the great benefits of enduring the things that the Lord, which is light affliction, has in store for us. Which, as the scripture we read in Hebrews the 12th chapter, no chastisement seemeth joyous. Okay, during that chastisement. Yet when we enter into the kingdom of heaven, this is all going to be a bad dream, a nightmare. Okay, and then from there we're going to live. Okay, because we have never lived. All right, don't let none of these niggas on TV, flaunting money and women all around them and shaking their ass and cars, fool you into think that they're living a good life. All right, no, they're catching pure hell, and that's not the good life. Okay, because all those things are temporary. In the kingdom of heaven, the Lord is going to solidify us. Okay, forever. Okay, for eternity. We're going to have that exalted name. We're going to have that fame. Okay. Just as the scripture saying, was that Zephaniah? Let me bring that out and I'll end it there. This is Zephaniah 3:19. Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that halteth. So we're going to be saved from all our enemies. Okay, we're going to be saved from the destruction of America, and gather her that was driven out. Who was driven out? Who is the her speaking about? Well, speaking about Israel as an entirety. Okay, we're also known as a woman, or compared unto a woman. All right, we're married unto Yahweh Shemashai. Okay, so we are his bride. Okay, says, and I will give them praise. And we were driven out from where? Our land. And I'll give them praise, and fame in every land that they were put to shame. So the Israelites, okay, starting with the elect, they're going to have praise and fame. Okay. And they're going to have praise and fame for basically enduring and going through the afflictions. You know what? Let me just bring out this last scripture. It's in the book of Revelation. Let me just bring out two more. I'm sorry. I think that's, what is that? Revelation 5. Just give me a moment. I think it's 7. Revelation 7. Yep, this is it. Revelation 7:13. And one of the elders saying unto me, what are these that are arrayed in white robes? And whence came they? And I said unto him, Sir, thou knowest. And he said to me, these are they which came out of great tribulation, and have washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb. Okay, so you're going to get great, fame and praise. Okay, for enduring all that. Okay, let me bring out this Revelation 20:4. And I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua and the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads, for in their hands, or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Yahushua 1,000 years. Okay, you see that? Let me bring out there's a scripture. Give me a second. There's a scripture that's in my mind. I believe it's in the book. I know I said, Salat. I know I said 2 scriptures, 3, but so through the Spirit. Don't worry about it. Forgive me. Man, there's. Okay, that's it right there. That's it. Let me just bring it out into Ecclesiastes. It's in 2nd Ezra. I'm sorry. 2. What is that? Yep, this is Sirach 2. I'm sorry, 2nd Ezra 2 and 44, excuse me. 2nd Ezra 2 and 44. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off mortal clothing and put on them immortality and have confessed the name of the Most High. Now are they crowned and receive palms. This is essentially what John was seeing. Okay, with the white robes. It says, Then said I unto the angel, What young person is that crowneth them and giveth them palms in their hand? So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of the Most High. That's Yahushua. He's going to give his elect men those crowns. Okay, Then he say that he was going to make us pillars in his Father's kingdom, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. See? So what does this word commend mean? Commend, definition. Praise formally or officially. Present as suitable for approval or acceptance. Okay, so if you endure all the chastisement, you are going to be praised. Okay, by who? By Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay. So, that was, pretty much it on the lesson. I pray that, brothers out there were edified with the lesson and that, you endure all the way into the end. Just as the scripture say, he that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved. So until next time.